My name is Wayne Howell. I'm the CEO of Artistic License. We're a London-based manufacturing and design company. Well, the company's been going for 25 years, and all of that time we've spent doing lighting control equipment. We started off in the rock and roll business, and we've gradually moved into architectural and are now very focused on colour controlling products. We're exhibiting Moody, which is a range of products for lighting control with LED. It's a wall mounting product that looks rather like a conventional dimmer. Probably the key question is why we've designed it, and there are really two reasons: cost and form factor. The cost is particularly interesting. Over the past couple of years, we've seen the price of LED lighting strip coming down massively, but control hasn't really tracked that. And Moody is our offering to try and put that right. And the other is form factor. You see a lot of products with small, easy to lose remote controllers, other products that require you to boot up an iPad to control them. And we've discovered that our customers actually like something on the wall where you can just walk up to it, press it, and it works. I think the thing that's most interesting is the programming. A lot of products of this sophistication, you would have to connect a laptop to them to program them. This one you don't. You just hold down the dial for 3 seconds and it goes into programming mode, and then it just guides you through maybe 3 or 4 simple steps to set up your colours and your fade times, and that's all. And from that point on, you just operate it in the same way that you would an ordinary dimmer switch. You press it, it fades on. Press it, it fades off. This is the Moody X3. You can see that its form factor is like that of a conventional dimmer, except you have this colour illuminated dial in the centre. If you press once, it will automatically fade out, and if you press again, it will fade in. If you rotate the control, as you would expect, the intensity changes. The power is in the programming though. If we press the button for 3 seconds and hold, it will flash red to show that we've entered programming mode, and now we can rotate through all of the hues of the spectrum and pick the colour that we like. Having chosen the colour, press again and we can now choose the amount of white to mix in. When we're happy, hold down for 3 seconds. It will flash green to show that programming is completed, and we're now in a situation where we can operate it as a conventional dimmer. People are walking up to it and saying, is that just a dimmer switch? And the answer is, well, yes, it's a dimmer switch, but it's more than that. Although I think the most interesting piece of feedback today is that we're really getting it underlined that we're right about the form factor. People like the idea of walking up to something on the wall and pressing a button. And everyone's getting bored with waiting for the iPad to boot up in the dark just so they can switch their lights on. Moody is definitely a range of products, and the range exists in 2 ways. There are different flavours of the product that are designed to do slightly different things. So there's the I range, which is for controlling the intensity of white light. There's the X range that's for controlling colour. There's the F range, which stands for effects, and it will fade between different colours. And then there are slight variants on that as well as to whether the wheel controls intensity or it controls colour. On top of that, there's a different number of channels or zones that you can control. So, for example, the F1 product can control 1 zone of colour, and the F3 can control 3 separate zones of colour. And that goes up to 10 zones on the top of the range product. What sets us apart from the competition is I think, a combination. Certainly our price point, simplicity of operation and programming, but also the range of technical features we've got. The standard product outputs both DALI and DMX to connect to other manufacturers' LED dimmers, and then we have a CV version which has a built-in constant voltage dimmer, which means that you just literally need the moody, the LED light and the power supply for your installation. One of the interesting things about moody is that it's really relevant to a wide range of markets. Probably the most interesting one from our point of view would be the domestic market, where people are thinking about putting some coving effects into their kitchen ceiling or something like that. But it's equally relevant in retail, where people are doing point of sale effects. Also in the corporate sector, corporate foyers is another one. And an area that we're looking at is in education as well, so that kids can learn about playing with colour. It's been a very interesting show. This is the first time that we've exhibited a 100% design, and we felt with a new product like this that's very visual, very customer facing, and also relevant to a very wide range of the market, that this was a great starting point from us. And first day, but it's been very busy and we're very pleased.